The longer I live in this house, the more I learn about it. And one thing that I've come to realize very recently is I don't think the dining room is supposed to be a dining room. I'll get into that in a minute. Last time I showed you the dining room, it looked like this. But normally, it looks like this. And the reason it gets so messy is because we kind of use it as our main entrance, even though it's technically not the front door. It's one of the side doors. And again, this house has no mudroom yet. We will be adding one when we start renovations. But the fact that there's an entrance in this room and that the floors have this intricate pattern in them, and this is the only room in the house where they're laid out like this, both lead me to believe that this is really not a dining room at all, but more of just like an entrance hall. So my big plan is to make a new dining room elsewhere. So we have this room in the very back of the house. This is the older section of the house. And when we do all of our renovations, this room will be right off the new kitchen. Right now, it's not heated, it's not insulated, so we're just using the space for storage. But this room does have some of the best views of the whole house. So my plan is to add lots of windows and to knock out the ceiling. Let's go upstairs and I'll show you a little bit more about what that'll look like. So this is the attic and I want to partition off half of it so we can still use that for storage. But this other half here, you see where this is raised, that's the ceiling down below. Famous last words, but we think it'll be fairly easy to actually remove the ceiling and open it up. And just imagine huge windows, sun-drenched room overlooking the mountains, exposed beams up above. I cannot wait. So that's the dream. But now let's get back to the current reality. As you saw, the dining room gets incredibly messy, especially in winter with all of our coats and scarves and hats and boots. And I've just been desperate to find good storage solutions. But because this is a dining room and such a main space that we see so often right when we come down the stairs, I needed those storage solutions to be aesthetically pleasing, of course. I needed to upgrade our shoe cabinet because the one we've been using was just way too small. And I fell in love with the Nora storage cabinet from Ballard Designs, which is one of my favorite brands for home furnishings. It's definitely not intended for shoes, but I love that it looks so at home in a dining room. It's elegant, well made. It was the perfect size for this little skinny wall here, and I love that the curtains hide everything inside. I also got this cute little basket that's gonna hang on the doorknob. This will catch mittens or hats. The main goal here is just to keep clutter off of the dining table. I have a few more things on the way that are going to continue to help with this and also add some color, which we desperately need. But for now, the temporary dining/entry setup is starting to feel a whole lot better.